Hi, how's everybody doing? My name is Orlando Sims from Corpus Christi, Texas. I go by Orly, that's my nickname. And I'm starting this YouTube video channel for vlogging, also for my experience on my weight loss and ketogenic journey. I originally started at 308 pounds back in January, and now I'm I'd say about close to about 243 or 242 pounds. Well, what started me on my weight loss journey was everybody has that moment of clarity. Everybody has that time in their life where it just clicks. And my moment of clarity is that I have diabetes and also diabetic nerve damage, diabetic neuropathy in my hands and feet. So I don't have that much feeling in my feet anymore. And I was walking outside one night of my apartment, headed to my truck. Next thing you know, I don't know if I tripped over something or stepped on something, not felt it, but I ended up waking up on the sidewalk in the front of my apartment, bleeding. It took me a little bit to gain my composure, and I ended up going to the emergency room. Well, at the emergency room, I was evaluated, and the doctor stated that I had a concussion, and also I had some abrasions on my face from the fall on the sidewalk. Oh, that was my moment of clarity. I saw my future, and the future I was headed down if I did not start getting right with myself, start getting healthy. That's when I started my war against obesity. Obesity is a killer. Like, no matter what anybody says, saying that, oh, you could be fat and healthy. No. Uh-uh. Granted, I have disabilities. A lot of them are from my fault from not eating right, but at least now I'm doing something about it. I want to extend my life because I want to see my kids grow up, and I eventually want to see grandkids when I get older. I'm only 39 years old. I'm a disabled military veteran. Well, I wanted to be able to do vlogs on my weight loss journey or stuff that I've seen dealing with fitness, weight loss, keto, things of that nature that I have experienced and that I have learned from other people and other YouTube channels too, and doing research myself. One of my main goals is to get back down to a good, comfortable weight. Like when I was in high school, I was walking around about 165, 170 pounds. But since I'm older, I'm going to try to drop down and see what feels comfortable for me, what looks right, what feels right. As long as I'm healthy and I could help do what it takes to put my diabetes into remission and help slow the worsening of my diabetic neuropathy. Another reason why I started this channel is to help motivate other people for their help. See if anybody else want to join the war against obesity. See and connect with other like-minded people that want to extend their lives by getting healthy and motivating each other. I have roughly about 30 years of fitness experience because I started playing football when I was a kid, and from that's when I started learning about running and things of that nature. And from then on, like in high school, I was in football, also weight lifted, ran. Uh, also, I was in the Navy, did my fitness stuff there, kind of let myself go too. Um, and for a few years, also, I let myself go, and I didn't know what I was pretty much doing towards my health because I became complacent with my health. And like I say I'm taking ownership and responsibility on some of my health problems now with my diabetes and fatty liver and things of that nature. Well, one of my main things that I want to talk about is obesity. Obesity is a choice. Somebody makes the choice to eat unhealthy. Somebody makes the choice not to get up and exercise. Somebody makes the choice on overeating. There is pretty much no excuse for obesity. If you have people in wheelchairs that are super ripped and in shape, and other people that are missing limbs that are in shape, and if I'm able to lose weight from being very, very extremely heavy, and I'm still in the middle of my journey, then you could do it too. It's just crazy on how people don't realize how bad obesity is and how bad it could affect somebody's body. It's like people have grown complacent over the years. The reason why I'm successful right now, other than my incident that I told you about, is that I started the ketogenic diet and I started OMAD, which is one meal a day, back in April. I started losing weight in January because 308 was pretty heavy in January when I weighed in at the VA. And then I'm down to 243, 242 right now. It just takes a matter of discipline. And the way I am doing it is I'm taking every day as a small battle in itself. And every small daily battle equals up into something very big that you could end up winning the war against obesity in the long run. I care about my family, I care about my friends, and I'm putting myself out there so that way you can see from my experiences on what works for me and what doesn't, my thoughts on certain issues, and my hope is to help motivate you to join the war against obesity for yourself. I believe in you.